Hey YouTubers, welcome to another wonderful day in the woods. Come along for the adventure. Alright. Made it to campsite, almost. Taking the fire road to get to it. It was a lot of traffic, so I'm really looking forward to just enjoying peace and quiet, no traffic, no noise, just nature. The Swamp Camper and Campfire Steve will be here shortly. I'm here. I'm usually always first at camp, so set things up and relax. There's a visitor at camp already. A burro. How you doing, fella? It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. You want your water and your food? I'll leave you alone. Sound good? I set up camp. The rest of the crew won't be here for a few hours. So, since camp is set up, might as well go for a hike. It's that time of year where the Carolina jasmine are blooming. They smell so good. Spring's just around the corner. Even though we should have a pretty powerful cold front coming through tonight. Should get rainy, cold, and then real windy. So, but right now, it's nice and calm and a good time for a walk in the woods. It feels so good to get out in the woods. There's actually a long ultra marathon running through the woods. There's runners running through here. I think it's a 15K race through the woods. So that's kind of cool. I kind of miss my running days. I used to run a lot. That was like one of my passions. But now that I'm older, I focus more on hiking than running. But running's awesome. I highly recommend it. I should actually take it up a little bit more. You know, whenever I do something, though, it's always to the extreme where I'm running and running constantly and stuff, or I'm hiking and hiking constantly. I just go to extremes all the time, so I think I'm a little bit too old to go to the running extremes these days. So I'll stick to walking gently in the woods. Well, I found a little spot. It's kind of nice and serene. Just gonna sit here and enjoy the serenity. It's nice and peaceful out here. Kind of muggy, but that'll change once the cold front comes through. But it's nice and peaceful out here. Just the thing I dig. Well, heading back to the campsite now. The boys still won't be here for a couple hours, so head back to camp, kind of set up some more stuff, get it ready, relax, take it easy. So far it's going to be nice, but the storms are on their way, so we'll weather the storm. I've been through plenty of cold fronts before, and I just improvise, overcome, and adapt to whatever the situation is. So, like David Henry Thoreau said, there is no bad weather, just different types of weather. Well, we're switching campsites. Some women with a bunch of kids can't control them. They're running over, keep coming over to my campsite. Can't get any peace. Driving me crazy. So I'm gonna move to another campsite. I just can't take it. You know, I wish people would control, you know, their kids and not let them run wild. So hopefully the next campsite will be mellow. It's really warm, but now we're starting to get this warm wind. The cold front's coming. It's always dangerous because cold fronts can really produce tornadoes and things like that. When the warm air, cold air hit, it gets really violent. I kind of feel it in the air right now. Hopefully everything will be okay. Well, Campfire Steve and the Swamp Camper set up this little bootleg tarp situation. They're gonna just sleep in some chairs underneath the canopy here. I'll be in my tent, nice and warm. Campfire Steve still waiting on his oatmeal. What flavor is it?
Southwest style chicken with rice.
Nice.
It's actually done, but it's too hot to handle, and I forgot my silicone mitt. So I'm just going to let it kind of boil down for a minute. Yeah, you always forget something when you go camping, right?
Always.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yep.
You think your boy Jared's here?
Possible. That might be someone with a flashlight coming back from the bathroom.
Huh. What do you think, Swamp Camper?
It could be Jared, but it's not. It's
Swamp Camper, what are you doing there? What are you making?
I'm breaking up jute twine fibers
Nice.
using a knife instead of pulling them apart. I cut them up into.
What knife are you using today?
I am using a Ati.
Is that like a Scandinavian?
It's a Scandinavian.
Holy cow, that thing's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's high carbon steel, rat tail tang.
See the brass insert in the back, so the tang runs to the back and they
Yep,
pin it.
all the way to the back, little peened,
So they
right
pin it right
there.
there.
and then
That's quality.
it's got some nice birchwood handles. Yeah, it works good.
Very nice.
Well, you
All right, we're talking about like 80s videos and crazy stuff.
But do you remember the part in The Wedding Singer where Adam Sandler sees the guy in the airport, and the guy in the airport goes, "Hey, do you like Flock of Seagulls?" And he looks at him and goes, "No, but I can see that you do."
And Jared has arrived.
Got room? All right.
Aloha!
I'm so glad that you did, Ashley. There's some kind of freaking weird party happening in Nebraska. We pulled by to see what was going on, and it was overflowing. Jeez. It was crazy.
My man.
What's up, Jared? Good to see you, my man.
Good to see you. Over this way.
This is the doggy door. I know that. I want one in the front. So this is the front.
The doggy door would be a good thing to hook up one of those portable air conditioner pipe out there.
For sure.
I'll have to think about that.
I have one of those. Dale has one too.
Yeah.
So for summer camping, okay, so these,
Okay, so I still have 2 pikes.
well, I think you hold them until you have the rest of it set up, don't you? And then you do that with the green flaps and stuff? Okay, so I think this, oh, it's made like that.
All right.
So I think we go from corner to corner, correct?
Yes.
To X? All right, so put one in there. I'll do one over here.
And then you kind of lift the middle.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, this was probably not best for him to do. He's got his vacation coming up soon.
Okay.
Like Monday for his cruise.
And
So,
then the other one is going to go through here.
Yep, let me get that one started so that we don't lose it.
so these are
And then
probably,
this is the little rain fly one. so-
Right.
which I definitely want. I want the rain fly tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Because according to,
That ties up. Once you roll it up, it'll tie it up.
So we put that back in the bag?
I don't know.
Hey, what do you call a bunch of sheep rolling down a hill?
What do you call a bunch of sheep rolling down?
Landslide. Breaking apart jute twine, instead of picking it apart,
Let you
Open her up.
taking the knife, scraping the fibers, breaking it up fairly quickly,
would ever want to do this?
you know,
Seems like
without
too much and just go.
And when you're done, what do you say?
He kind of
roundhouse.
Coyotes.
They are fighting. Maybe a little pack dominance going on, or do you think they tracked something down and they killed it?
Yeah, that dot is just gone. That's not behind a tree.
All right.
There was a dot
We'll see more
The
stuff.
coyotes are active.
right there. See right above the tree line, just between the middle
Okay.
parts there?
Turn
That's-
off.
It's gone.
Yeah, I can't see it.
It's still gone. Because it was shining right there.
Well, there's orbs out here all the time.
Oh, green swamps.
Yeah.
Swamp gas.
Orbs.
But coyotes, man.
That is.
Extreme.
What is what?
Coyote action. I mean, there's like a lot of them right there.
Hopefully they don't invade our camp.
Bring them on.
That would be fun. I had them running under my hammock once.
Yeah.
That was at Anatoliga.
Anatoliga.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
That was cool.
They actually got into the Little Debbie cream pies that were on the table, and they were running underneath of me, and they had them in their mouths
That was cool.
with the wrappers still on them. And I felt bad about that. I figured they'd be safe up on the table, but who knew? They climb up there.